If you are not watching Netflix's The Boyfriend, Japan's first gay dating reality show, you need to get into it. Spoilers for episodes 4 through 6. Gotta talk about this one right here, Shun. I do not like him. This guy is so miserable. He is so emotionally manipulative, and he needs to go to therapy. I was over him from jump, but when he said to Dai that any potential partner that he has, he wants to know exactly and clearly how that person feels about him. And so when Dai's expressing his feelings to him, he's like, oh, that's too much. You're being too pushy. And then also when he said to Dai in episode 3, I feel like I have feelings for you, but I don't know for sure. And I feel like I would know for sure if we kissed. And so Dai is like, okay, so let's kiss. And he's like, no. I'm like, then why are you here? Why are you here? And then in these last batch of episodes, when he told Dai, like, oh, you're too pushy. You're too happy. When we went to the aquarium, you were so excited, and I need somebody that has some darkness in her. I was like, oh, so you want somebody just as miserable as you. And when the new boyfriend showed up, Ikuo, and Dai and Ikuo are basically on the same wavelength. And so they were connecting and hit it off instantly. And so the fact that Shun was getting annoyed, I was like, absolutely not. You have no room or reason to be annoyed. You've been ignoring Dai this entire time. But now that he's showing interest in somebody else, now you want to be annoyed and now you want to show. And even then, he still wasn't showing interest in Dai. He still was ignoring him. So like, no, absolutely not. You're getting exactly what you deserve. And even then in that picnic episode, and that picnic episode was messy, but Dai still checked in on Shun, looked at Shun, and Shun just ignored him. So I'm just like, yeah, you want to play it that way? Then fine. Like, Dai, go off and mess with Ikuo, because you don't deserve him. I don't like Shun. Somebody that I like, and apparently the entire house likes, is Kazuto. Like, Kazuto is pulling everybody in this house. But I don't necessarily know where his head at or where he wants. Like, honestly, I don't know what any of these guys want. Like, I get hookup culture is more so a very American thing. And that's not to say that people don't hook up in other cultures around the world, but it's more ingrained in American culture. And so like a lot of the issues in this show would be solved if people would just be open and honest and forthright about their feelings. Like I mentioned before in the other video, I'm very forthright with my feelings. You know exactly who I am, where I stand, and what I'm about from the moment you meet me. I am who I am from day one. But a lot of the characters on the show, and this is part of like Japanese culture, they're very conservative with their thoughts. And in some ways, I feel like it's also kind of repressed in a certain way. Because obviously you're on this show to find a boyfriend, but if you're so scared to express your thoughts and emotions and tell the other person that you like them, why are you here? And so when Kazuto and Alan went on this date together, and honestly, I really like Alan. I like the fact that out of everybody in the cast, he is more open and honest and forthcoming with his feelings. And so when they went on that private, intimate date together, and the fact that Alan was trying to be a little bit more physically assertive, more romantic, more intimate with Kazuto, but Kazuto didn't like any of that. Again, I'm just like, why are y'all here? That's not to say Kazuto has to do something that he's not comfortable with, obviously, but you're on this show to find a partner. You're on this show to find a boyfriend, and that also includes physical connection and intimacy as well. And so far, nobody on this show has even kissed. For the most part, I don't think anybody on this show has even held hands with each other. And Dai has tried to hold hands and connect and romance Shun, but Shun keeps pushing him away. But then out the blue will try to lay on him or play with him, a lot of yada. Again, this man is an emotional terrorist. He needs to go. But Jensi, honestly, I forgot all about him until they focused on him in episode 6. I forgot he was even there. They didn't really show him in the background in the other episodes. But like, it's so sad because he really likes Ryota, and Ryota is just not paying him any attention because Ryota wants Kazuto. Everybody wants Kazuto. But I thought it was funny when Jensi gave Ryota the necklace, and then he was like, can I make you beautiful? Can I do your makeup? I was just like, granted, I get what he was trying to do because he is a makeup artist. So for him, it's something that's intimate to be able to do somebody that he likes makeup. But it came across as like, I don't like the way you look, so I want to change everything about you. So I want to do your makeup and make you beautiful, and then I'll be okay with, like, that's just how it came across to me. And I guess that's how it came across to Ryota too, because he was just like, does he actually like me? Like, I don't really know. But again, with this idea of the culture being repressed and them being repressed, like when he was talking to Ryota and Ryota expressed to Jensi that like he told Kazuto that he really likes him, he openly and clearly expressed that he has feelings for Kazuto, Jensi was like, oh, so you actually told him that you like him? I don't know if I could do that. That's tough. I can't do that. And I'm just like, again, why are y'all here? But this guy right here, first of all, Usak is fine, but he definitely went out with a bang on this show. And honestly, I think the way he went out, he did that on purpose. He planned that because he likes, again, another one that likes Kazuto, but Kazuto was at first vying for Alan. And so when Usak was talking to Alan, he was just like, I have one more card to play to try to get Kazuto's attention. And so the fact that he went out on this date and then drew all the members of the cast and then told Kazuto, this is my last day. I was like, nah, I don't think this was planned. I feel like he did that on purpose because now all they're going to think about, which includes Kazuto, is Usak because he had to leave. And then the way he left was so emotional, it's going to be on Kazuto's mind the whole time. I don't really have much to say about Tachion. The show doesn't really have much to say about Tachion. I don't really know who in the cast he likes, if he likes anybody. Nobody seems to like him, at least in terms of romantically. And so I don't know if maybe the next batch of episodes is going to focus on him and his love and his romance and where he's at in his head. But he's cute, but maybe he's not. His personality sucks. I don't know, because they're not really dealing with him. But as you can see from this video and how long this video is, I got a lot to say about the show. And I still didn't even say everything that I want to, but I feel like this video is getting too long. But I'm here for this show. I like this show, and I can't wait for the next batch of episodes to drop. So with that, do the things over here to boost this video in the algorithm and let me know all of your thoughts about the boyfriend in these last batch of episodes. And with that, if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, check out the other videos on my channel. If you like what you see, hit that follow button, and welcome to my safe Gavin.